Hi, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me Yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 4th of October 2023. I'll be talking what 3rd of October has taught me in life. Yesterday I came across a case where the parents had to suffer for loss of their children twice in subsequent pregnancies. Now the case was such that one of the parents had a serious condition of their previous baby. This second time also the baby suffered with the similar symptoms. They got admitted quite late. The baby developed symptoms quite late. But the most important lesson we all should get from such instances where parents suffer from repeated loss of their children because of some serious genetic conditions. Most important lesson we can get is that there are tests available which can prevent such cases. Everybody needs to be very much aware of those situations. So what is that? I'll be discussing in this video. So stay tuned till the end of the video to know more about that. Most important news I came across yesterday is about crash landing of Luna-25. Now we all know just before safely landing on the surface of the moon of Chandrayaan-3, 4 days before that, Luna-25 crash landed on the south pole of the moon. Now Roscosmos, the space agency of Russia, has given detailed analysis of what went wrong with Luna-25, and because of that it crash landed on the surface of the moon. Most trending news I came across yesterday is about earthquake felt yesterday in the northern part of India and Nepal. How severe it was, I'll be discussing in this video. So stay tuned till the end of the video to know more about that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Most important lesson I got from yesterday's life is about a case. Now being a doctor, we come across so many cases every day in our OPD, in our IPD, in various other hospitals whenever we go to visit for examining a child, and we come across so many stories also. Few of the conditions where the condition is very serious and genetic, and sometimes they go undiagnosed, unnoticed also, but they are very lethal. So two parents were having this problem. Their previous baby suffered with some unknown disease, and that baby died on the 8th day of life. This time they took more precautions. In a way that they did some other extra test, but they were not sufficient, and because of that this baby also suffered from the same problem. This baby died on third and fourth day of life rather than dying on the 8th day of life. To have a healthy baby till 9 months inside the uterus of the mother, and once you deliver that baby, then to come to know that this baby is going to die within a week of the birth is a very tragic thing which any parent can even imagine. And to experience that is very sensitive thing, is very tragic thing, I would say. So what is the lesson I got from that incident is that we need to be more aware of all these genetic conditions, and we need to make people aware of all the possible diagnosis modalities which are available, so that they can diagnose these conditions when the child is in uterus, and various tests which are in detail analysis that can be done to prevent future pregnancy losses. Plus consanguinity. Now consanguinity is something where marriages are done within the families. Now there are various degrees of consanguinity. If you are a doctor, we all know there are various classes of consanguinity, like 1, 2, 3, etc. What degree of consanguinity you are having, it will directly correlate with how much genetic material you transfer to your babies combinedly. So first degree consanguinity, second degree consanguinity and third degree consanguinity. Now in Indian scenarios, most of the time third degree consanguinities are common. In particular religion also they are more common. I'm not here to give my judgment about consanguinity, whether we should allow consanguineous marriage or not. It's not something illegal I'm talking, but I am saying consanguinity definitely increases the chances of genetic diseases which are more prone to be transferred to the other babies, next generation, if you are getting married with the people in your family. So whenever these kind of cases do appear, we must be encouraging them to have more genetic analysis of the babies, and that is the most important lesson. Plus, if at all possible, if you have lost even one child, that's a very serious thing, I would say. The second child must go through detailed analysis of all the causes of previous baby's death. If you don't do, these things will continue to recur, and the parents and the whole family would continue to suffer. Now I could sense how helpless they were feeling yesterday when they lost their second child. The parents lost their second child, and I could get what pain they were going through. So that is the most important lesson I got from Yesterday's life, that consanguinity is a significant risk factor for most of the genetic conditions. Many of the conditions, they give some time, but some conditions are very much lethal. So consanguinity is an important risk factor, and all the genetic tests must be done whenever it is needed. Most important news I came across yesterday is about Luna-25 crash landing on the surface of the moon on 19th of August 2023. Luna-25, the lunar mission of Russia, sent by Roscosmos, the space agency of Russia, crash landed on the south pole of the moon. Now, after more than 1 month of crash landing, they have given detailed analysis of what went wrong with that Luna-25. They are saying that propulsion system failed to stop and failed to switch off propulsion. So because of that, instead of 84 seconds where it was supposed to ignite, it ignited for almost 127 seconds. That is almost 50% more than they expected, and because of that, it crash landed on the surface of the moon. This was almost 47 years after the previous lunar mission by the Russia. So it was hoped that Russia would be the first country to land safely on the surface of the south pole of the moon, but it didn't happen as per their plan, and it crash landed. Now this detailed analysis will certainly help their space agency to come to conclusion and to rectify those problems, so that at least in future they can land safely on the surface of the moon. We all should be very proud at this moment of ISRO also, because only 4 days after that incident, ISRO landed very safely on the surface of the moon, exactly as per the plan. So there was no glitch. Just this news is for that that why it happened and how it happened. I'll be sharing link in the description box. If you really want to know what that news is all about, please go to the description box and click on the link. Most trending news I came across yesterday is about earthquake in northern part of India. Yesterday, Nepal especially, and some parts of northern India, that is Delhi and Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh, some parts they felt tremors of earthquake. Nepal got almost 6.2 Richter scale earthquake. How much damage was there in India and Nepal? Damage was very minimal, and people immediately rushed out of the hospitals, out of their offices, out of their houses yesterday as soon as they felt those tremors. It happened in the afternoon, and fortunately there was no problem for the people. But as we all know, northern part of India is very close to the Himalayas, and Himalaya is a significant thing as far as tectonic plates of this world are concerned. Nepal particularly is the country which is extremely vulnerable for all those earthquakes, because it lies in between the two tectonic plates, that is tectonic plate 4 and 5. So all these things, those people who are living in the Nepal and northern part of India, they must be aware of all the precautions we must take whenever we are living in a earthquake prone area. Otherwise, when earthquake happens, there are no chances of educating people. People must be educated before that thing happens. Then only then they can take necessary actions whenever that thing happens. Just like Japan. Japan is a country which is very much prone for earthquakes, but the people there have been extremely educated, extremely knowledgeable about what to do, what not to do when the earthquake happens. So that is the way to improve our health and improve our safety as far as earthquakes are concerned. I hope you people are liking all these discussions on daily life. Tomorrow, that is on 5th of October, I'll be visiting Narendra Modi Stadium at Ahmedabad to watch England New Zealand match, World Cup match. World Cup is starting from tomorrow, so I might send you many videos from that place. So stay tuned on this series and on my channel to watch and to come to know more about World Cups. For today, we'll stop here. Bye bye.